Hello everybody, welcome to another video from AA Sports Cards. This is a very interesting collection, and the reason that I wanted to film it is to try to get across what we do here at AA Sports Cards. I was contacted by a gentleman who had his childhood cards but knew very little about them, but he told me he had Jean Beliveau number 27 and Mickey Mantle number 82. Now, I knew right away those were Mickey Mantle's baseball card from 1953 and Jean Beliveu's rookie card from the same year, 1953 hockey and baseball. And rather than keep that information to myself, because this gentleman really didn't know, I was eager to share that those were really good cards and that we could help this gentleman sell them. He, of course, if he had those two, hopefully he had more. He informed me that he did. So after some clear communication back and forth, and I told him how we could help him. Again, we don't purchase cards outright as much anymore. We still do, but most of our business these days is in consignment. So I told him that we could help him sell his collection, and we could realize the best value for him because we would get both of these cards graded by PSA on his behalf, sell them when they came back, and then in the meantime, while we were waiting for those cards to come back, I would sell the rest of his stuff for him when his turn came up. He sent his collection to us right away, which was great. Again, keep in mind, we are not trying to buy these cards from him, so there's no reason to withhold any kind of information or a prolonged negotiation. We're working with him, so the better he does, the better we do. So it's important that someone sends all of their collection because quantity is important to work with. Maybe someone has a set or a near set or some good rookie cards. We don't know until we see everything. I'm holding up the box over and over to show how simple and easy it is to send us cards. You don't have to do a lot of work, as this gentleman, and I don't mean this facetiously, believe me, but this is what the box looked like. I always pre-open it a little bit just in case there's bubble and things that take time to open on camera, but this is essentially how his package looked. So you don't have to go through a lot of time and effort to package the stuff up. It's important that it's packed carefully so nothing gets damaged or bumped and moved around, but you don't have to spend a ton of time sorting and researching. That's our job, and we can do that for you, especially if you don't know what you have. Again, we are not going to withhold information. We will tell you if you have good stuff. We want you to have good stuff. Okay, on to the meat and potatoes of this video. So when I opened this collection, I started with this. And as you can see, I was a little worried when I pulled this stuff out. And what the point I wanted to make at the beginning of this video is, just because somebody, intones that they have a Jean Beliveau rookie card and a Mickey Mantle from 1953, the cards can be reprints, they can be counterfeits, they might not necessarily be the real thing. I was much happier when I pulled this out of the green bag. The reason being, are we getting glare? The reason being that these are actually legitimate, authentic 1953 Topps baseball cards. And for a minute, because I saw these, I started to think these were reprints, but they're not. They are real. There's a couple other cards mixed in here, but this is a nice group of 1953 Topps baseball cards with Jim Gilliam, with Enos Slaughter, Preacher Rowe. There are several stars in here that you will see. No huge names, but we'll get to that. There's Luke Easter, so there's some minor stars for sure. Bobby Shantz. There is some 1953 Bowman black and white. Bowman put out two different baseball card sets in 1953. Color cards, which I believe were never issued in Canada. The reason I say that is because every time I've received a childhood collection, they never contain the color cards, just the black and whites. So that, whoops, there they are there. And here are some loose cards here. There's a few more of the 53s, typical childhood collection. you know, they're not high grade cards, but they're real and they're old, and that's all we need you to have. There is the rest of the 53s. Okay, so let's put that here. The other part of the box was this. So I eagerly opened this up like a present on Christmas morning. I remove this, and this is what I saw. Now, normally you'd be, okay, well, you know, I gotta contact this gentleman. Maybe he doesn't have what he thinks he has. But then I saw this, okay? So I grabbed this grouping of older cards, which I'm going to do here, and let's see what we find. Again, all the cards from this gentleman are from 1953-54, whether they are hockey cards or baseball cards with a few exceptions. But at least I was relieved that the gentleman did have some older cards, so we could help him. And then we find this. The Jean Beliveau rookie card from 1953-54. This is a fantastic card. We can certainly help the gentleman with this. We will send it to PSA on his behalf. When it comes back, we will sell this card for him at auction through our eBay consignment service. A classy player, a classy card, one of my favorites. That was awesome. In the meantime, we can sell the rest of his 53-54s. And there's Butch Bouchard, Glenn Skov. No other really major stars as far as hockey. Maybe I'm giving away what's to come. I don't know why there's a 1975 Brad Park there. And then he did have the 1953 Topps Mickey Mantle. Again, I always say this, but holding this in my hands, I don't know if I'd be able to if we weren't selling cards on consignment, so I consider myself so lucky that we get to handle cards like this. Number 82 from the 1953 Topps baseball set. So this card, along with the Beliveau, are on the way. There's lots of grading companies. You should use who you want to use. Do your due diligence. Make the best decision for you. Every grading company offers something positive. We use PSA, and these cards are on their way there for the gentleman. And we will sell the rest of his 53-54s for him as a group. The rest of his 1953 Topps baseball for him as a group, and then return the 90s cards to him. There's a few other 70s in and around there, but that was an interesting collection. So again, I was really disappointed. I was so excited to open this stuff up, and then really disappointed, and then really happy again. So we'll put that in there for safekeeping. And I also just want to take this opportunity to please ask everybody to go and look on our website, aasportscards.com. It really puts everything I try to say in these videos into perspective, and it's better for you to read it from someone else than to hear about it from me. This is our latest posting, and really the title says it all. Two brothers were offered $1,000 for their collection. They decided not to sell. They contacted us. They consigned the collection to us, and we realized over $5,000 for them. The story of the collection is here, as well as a testimonial written by one of the brothers, about us and the job that we did for them. So thanks again for watching, everybody. Again, just want to leave you with the fact that if you are not an avid collector and you think you have good stuff and you're not sure, call me, contact me, email me, tell me what you have, and I will tell you if it's good, and if it's good, we will help you, as we are going to most definitely with this gentleman. Thanks for watching, everybody. We will be back real soon with a lot more videos, and let's go Canucks.